Hey everybody, welcome to Termite Wars. This is a strategy game that has you commanding termites and conquering various portions of the house and all that shit. I think it's a randomly generated environment each time, but I could be wrong. Anyway, so you start off with like your home base and you're tasked with just conquering like different portions of the house. There are two little meters to worry about: the amount of termites you have and the structural durability of your house. If you don't have enough structural durability, then the little thing that you're housing your termites on will literally fall apart, and then you have to look out for more places. So it's sort of like a race to see like who can last longer. And right now, I think I'm going to Shrek the competition in about a second. Yes, I am. There we go. Neutral termite armies are all over the place as well to keep in mind about, but usually you're going to be versing off against like 2 or 3 or 4 different AIs. This scenario, we'll be versing off against 3. I mean 2, my bad. And then the last one we versed off against 3. I think the more termites a starting location has, the more, I guess the longer a structure can actually last. But I'm not really sure. I haven't not played this quite as much as I could, as the game is fairly straightforward for the most part. It's like one of those like Flash games you used to play on like Congregate and stuff, where you just move units from one area of the map to the other. Alright, we lost that one. And that's all the game is, just like, you know, memeing about, moving your termites around. It's not like Empires of the Undergrowth where they tried to put pheromones like pheromone trails and shit, and there's like actual like interesting mechanics going on. Though then again, this game could have interesting mechanics, but this is like a demo version, obviously. And that is something to keep in mind about. This is an early version of the game, not necessarily the final product. Right now, let's just go ahead and chomp on the couch really quick. Not a lot of durability, so that's going to fall apart, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and go back. Sometimes the greatest way to play this game is to just, like, not fight any of the other AIs at all, and just let them slowly die. So green has that area for quite a while, actually. We need to find a new home. Gotta say, there aren't a lot of like termite RTS games. The one I can think of is probably the termites in the Army Men RTS game, which I still have not played the termite mission, but I will at some point. It'll be on my list of things to do. That's really the only instance of like termites in an RTS. In terms of ants, have been more portrayed in RTS games. That would be like, you know, some of the ant RTS games would be like obviously Empires of the Undergrowth, but then some other obscure stuff that I've been like looking at as well in my my off time. I wish I could remember the name, but there is like one that's solely just based around like just commanding ants. Alright, let's send a strike team over. I remember I was always obsessed as a little kid with like battles between like termites and ants, seeing who would win, who is the more superior species. Turned out termites, they just like, I think what they do is they fill up like their tunnels in case they're being attacked, and then they go against like anybody who tries to kill them. By the way, why does red get 2 couches and then green just fucks with that? Wow, it just dies immediately. Here, watch this. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna go on my phone. I'm on Tinder right now. And you know what? While you guys are hitting me up on there, I'm just gonna build up my termite horde. Just go out and kill. There are a lot of games that kind of like play around with this type of gameplay, such as Mushroom Wars, for example. It's not necessarily a new type of gameplay. It's one that's been done plenty of times, especially on like Flash games and like Congregate and shit. Nothing that's gonna be like, you know, groundbreaking. It's not La La Land, for example. Oh, the battle for the table. There's nothing left in the environment. Oh, there are a couple termites still there. And they die. Again, if you lose all your termites, you're kind of like fucked-a-roo. Oh, let's go. I will take that table. If it's the last thing I do. Ah, I got it. Where are you going? Oh, okay. I just snuck him in. I just snuck him in. Let's see if I can sneak this guy in. This one termite. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Oh! Imagine if that worked, though. That didn't work, obviously. I think the primary reason why termites are not shown off as much as ants is because termites are less warlike than ants. But that's racist, or speciest, actually. So I don't know. I don't really know of any termite species that really like declare war on ants or declare war on other species, for example. It does seem like it's kind of like there's no need for termites because they're sort of just digging holes inside wood. So they're always going to be more defensive. The one thing that makes games like this a little bit more interesting would probably be the parameters. Having like different units battle it out, and different like buildings that construct different units or have different functions usually helps out when playing games this shallow. So I'd like to definitely see like more units and more like buildings and stuff that have different like parameters. Granted, there's nothing wrong with the game as it is. It's just fuck. You know, sometimes you want. I'm just thinking of like other ways for this game to like advance and stuff. All right, let's get back into our bed. What kind of family has a termite infestation this bad to the point where 4 different termite nations are sort of battling each other? And then we have neutral termite monsters. It's terrible. This entire house is fucked from the ground up. But actually, I've never actually seen a termite before now, and I think about it like IRL. Alright, but that's because we fucking take care of our houses, unlike this family. Look at this. Look at this. Alright, time for the swarm to commence. At least, unlike the Flash games that I used to play, you could actually command the termites and move them around, which is nice. Beforehand, it would be like, you click on a structure and then you move your army to that building instead of like, you know, commanding your army and moving them around. Alright, and I think you guys got the basic gist of Termite Wars. Pretty fun game all around for like a decent like 5-minute session or whatever. Maybe 2-minute session. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.